love this scenery here. Oh, this is a steep hill. You saw that here first. That was unbelievable. What Bonnie just took me up, I did not think that was possible. Oh, I love you. I'm just joking, I love my wife, but I really do like Bonnie too. Geez, you see where I am, don't you? I didn't think I'd be doing this kind of bush bashing on this video. No-go area. I gotta get out of here. I'm like trapped like a rat in a prison cell. It's like every single biking adventure that I go on, I've got to end up in scrub. Like honestly, just one time where I don't do this. My poor bike. She didn't know what she was in for when she was sent out to me. How gorgeous is this? Stunning view, stunning bike, stunning ride. Let's go. Please subscribe. This is the road we are starting from. What an adventure we're gonna have today on the Bonnell, yeah! And it starts with a really serious incline. Good thing I'm driving up part way and I'll just park my car up here. Yeah, somewhere here, mate. All right, here we go. We've got Bonnie here again on our adventure where we're going to go up here and explore this range here. This is in Logan City. I've only been here once before and I only went probably a quarter of the way I was trail running it. Today I'm hoping to do the whole route if I can. Now just take a look at Bonnie. Most of you watching this video are interested in the Bonnie. I haven't cleaned this since, I don't know, 2 weeks. I've taken it for a few spins and I gotta tell you, I am loving the Bonnie. It's fantastic. So sorry that it's a bit dirty, but I want you just to consider, if you're thinking about getting the Bonnie, how are you gonna transport this around? Like the bike is actually quite heavy and weighty. Me just lifting it up into the back of my Prado here, it takes a little bit of effort and energy. I'll just show you how I put it in. I do want it to stop moving around when it's in the back of the car, so I just put a little bit of protection there and I strap it up to this, and that seems to work pretty good. The other bit of protection I got to do is put a little sort of sponge piece underneath the front fork because there are some adjusters underneath and I don't want to damage them. Got to have 2 of these different Allen keys and I've got my wheel over here ready to go. So I'm just trying to show you the realities of, you know, if you want to cart this around, if you don't have a ute to put this into, that will be a challenge for you as well, or a bike rack. It's got to be solid and heavy duty. I'll put it in the back of the car. Now I'm going to grab this. Now you can choose to take the battery on and off. That'll make it a little bit easier. Just over here now, I actually bring it up to here. It's hard to just hold it with your hand. I rest the handlebar just there, then I get my wheel, and it can be a bit challenging sometimes. There we go. Get my axle in. There. Okay. Then you got to turn your axle into its correct slot, which is there. Push it in. I get my little nut. Do not lose this nut. I guess you can always buy another one, but try not to lose it. Tighten up the axle, and that will pull in the end of the bolt there. Check it out. Now you got to get it right because there is a slot. Now it's gone in perfectly. And the last thing, you have a pinch bolt right there. Make sure you tighten that off. Nice. Now I'm happy that the bike is ready to go. Now to lift it out, there's a bit of weight in this because I didn't take the battery out. All right, we are done. We've got the Bonell out. So just be aware, there is a little bit of effort required to take the wheel off and to put it back on, and literally to get it in and out of your vehicle, like in my scenario. Now, just the other day, for the very first time, I noticed my rear tire had become flat. I don't know why. I re-pumped it up and then it was fine. I have no idea why it went flat. But in any instance, I'm going to just put it to 29. I'm happy with that today. I may consider making this tubeless. At the moment, it comes by default with tubes in it, although the next edition of Bonnells that are being shipped out, they come with Tannis tire armors already inserted into the wheels. So if I would have been more patient and waited, I could have gotten that, but I was too impatient, mate. I am keen to explore the entire length of this range today. Should be a good bit of fun, this. It just starts off with such a gnarly hill over here though. All right, and with that, let's go. All right, let's tackle this trail, shall we? It's kind of looked funky just where I was before with the car, just to get up here, I guess. Man, last time I came here on foot, there's a massive dead kangaroo carcass right there. It was stinky and maggoty as. Now from here, I'm gonna go up to the top and get as high as I can. It's a bit of a climb. But Bonnie is doing a good job so far. Whoa. Okay. Whew. That's tough. I think this is where I need a proper trail bike. Alright, so cut me some slack. This is so steep. But here we are. Just about at the top, and the rest will be cruising. Okay. Bit of a peak just over here. Hey, I might just check that out. And we even got a little bonfire for the yowie tonight. Nice lookout, except it's all trees, mate. Let's go. Okay. As I said, I think it's probably been about, I don't know, I think it's been about 3 years since I was here last. I left one of my classic trail biscuits here at the time. And someone came and recovered it. Look at these boulders. Another serious hill coming up. Geez, there's more hills here than I remember. Someone built a rock can, that's probably my one from last time. There it is. Okay, that was steep. All right. Now where we're going to go, there is a route down there. I think it comes out to someone's street or backyard. We're going to follow this hiking track right here. This is where I went last time in this video. Feels a bit more mountain bikey, I guess. What a beautiful morning today is, by the way. Glorious. Whoa. Okay. There's some sticks and branches and rocks in the way. Now, as I mentioned, you know, my tire was flat this week for some unknown reason. When I pumped it up 2 nights ago, it was fine. So I've taken some spare tubes. I always take some spare tubes. Don't ever go riding a bike somewhere like this without taking some recovery kit. Spare tubes, electric inflators, and the rest of it. Oh, nice. You can see up ahead, there's another summit up here. We're gonna stop there and have a look. I think I remember last time that it looked like a great place I could actually come sometime and camp, believe it or not. Yeah. Now I actually went up or came down that way, but we're going to go up this side. There's a hiking track down that side. Can't ride it. It's, yeah, even I say it's too hard. Let's get to the top. Bit of long grass coming up, peeps. Don't get too excited, don't get too scared because of snakes. Actually, just watch yourself, hey. Snakes are out and about here in Australia. Even they love hiking trails. They love them more than us. You do have to watch yourself so you just don't go flying off your handlebars, because this bike is a beast. Now here we come up to a divergence. I'll take you up to this place where I said it might be nice sometime to just come and camp the night. Over here, you do have quite a lookout. Someone's already got the right idea. Where's the handle, mate? Yeah, look. Got another fire pit right there. And then you'd have a view out to the west. I can see Mount Flinders, Mount Perry, Mount Gilman. It's quite spectacular, really. Coming back down that same route and line, we'll continue following this trail. Now I do have to watch it here because there are actually a lot of rocks and sticks just protruding out. It's just not a clean run. Otherwise I'd ramp it up a bit, to be honest. Here I can. I'm actually surprised there's no other trail bikers here today. Like, today is International Mountain Biking and Trail Bike Riding Day. It's a Saturday, so yeah, it is surprising that no trail bike riders are here. They got pretty open access here, to be honest. Coming up to a clearing up on top. There we go. Should be a tree up here that's got some kind of private property sign. I remember sticking one of my stickers there. See if it's still there. Here we go. Haha, no way. Chuck it down like a $10 Kmart bike. So you got this sign. And there. I can't believe it's still there, mate. That's funny as. Oh, what a view. So we come to a T intersection. Ultimately we're going to go down that way. That's the range. It goes all the way there, but I do want to see where it comes out. There's a road down here. All right. So off this way first. I wonder if anyone knows where I am. Check out the view over there upon my left. Massive, massive development. Apparently, listen to this, apparently, oh, there's a wallaby. There are caves down here. When I did my last trail running video here, some fella left a comment saying, mate, do you know there's all caves, like literally in that direction? And I'm like, no. He goes, oh yeah. He reckons, no, when he was young, in his day, he went exploring and he found some. So I've been meaning to do it, but just hasn't been high up on my radar, I guess. Okay, we're just obviously going to keep on descending. And my money's on there being some serious hills on my way back. This is some serious descent down here. Holy dooly. Okay. Means I have to come back up this way. This is, oh jeez. They're like a Koga track, mate. Oh, mate. I think this was a mistake. But then again, less if I go, I will never know, hey? So, I'm not going to enjoy coming back up this way. Okay, a bit further down. Mate, that is some serious descent right there. I reckon easy we've come down 80 meters so far. That's just gone down and it's very steep. Probably 100 meters down here. I think I saw on my contour lines when I did my mapping out here. Okay. Mate, that's gonna be funky going back. I'm not gonna film it. I don't want to embarrass myself. But I can see a house down here. Okay. Quite a large house to be frank. That's down there. Okay. Yeah. Still going down. Holy dooly. Turn my bike motor off. This is that steep that you don't want it on. Gonna cross over this little creek gully. Okay. Nice. Okay, so there is an entry here. Okay. All right, yeah, so house over there, bins, but there is this reserve corridor that comes on down here. Good to know. Now I know the layout. Sometimes you actually have to go to a place to sort of see, because Google Maps Street View only shows you so much. But now I know. I'll probably never come back here again anyway, but now you know. Okay, we've got to go back up that hell of a hill. What I really like about the Bonell is just how quiet it is. Like, imagine if I was here on a dirt bike, okay, and it's you know, its motor is going. Now I know, I get it. It's more powerful, but imagine I'd be waking all these neighbours up. It'd be really overt. The Bonnie, mate, it's quiet as. Simply brilliant. I'll get up as much as I can on this hill. Now there's going to be parts that I just will not be able to do. But man, I got up that easy. Sheesh. I am doing pedaling, just so you know, and a bit of throttle, and that got me up there easy. Whew. Still get a workout when you're riding the Bonnie though. Whew. Oh, my heart's racing because believe it or not, I am pedaling still. Hear my breath. Whew. Oh, I am loving this. It's just pulling me up. Oh yeah. Okay. What can you do here for me, Bonnie? Nice. You did me a solid. What about this one? Oh, bit of slippage at the back. Oh. Oh. No way up here, no way. There is literally no way Bonnie can do this. No way. What the heck? Oh, oh. Oh mate. That is unbelievable. I gotta go here, just stop for a second. You saw that here first. That was unbelievable. What Bonnie just took me up, I did not think that was possible. Oh, I love you. I'm just joking, I love my wife, but I really do like Bonnie too. Mate, that was impressive. If that's not enough reason to get a Bonnell, then mate, I don't know what is. This part is child's play, but mate, what I just went up, simply astounding. Oh, let's go, baby. Oh. You know where we are now? We are back at that sign, literally just up there. That's how quick Bonnie took me up. Okay, so let's keep punching now down the other fork. And this is the route that I took when I came trail running. And it comes up to another fork. And on that last video, that's where I kind of called it quits. I planted my trail biscuit and then turned back. We're gonna keep going. Look how high we are. This is a U-Butte ridgeline, and it's actually really nice. Compared to my other last Bonnie ride at Davis Hill, this is sensational. Okay. There's another summit just over there. I think that's where I came to, I think. Yeah, I would have definitely come to there because I came up to a big intersection. I found me a little log chair. Yeah, getting closer. As I'm riding, I'm just trying to remember this visually from when I came last time. I forget so many elements of it. That's right, coming up another hill, and at the top of this hill, that's that summit. There we go. Okay. Now I've got your number, Sally. Who's Sally? Yeah, forget that you heard that name. Sally's nobody. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't mean it. Okay, I remember over here, I planted my trail biscuit right over there. Right under this rock can that I made. Now here's this intersection. Whew. I sat at that log. There's a little fireplace. See that? Do you see that, bro? Hey, bro. And then over here, right here, I built this rock can. Heck, it's time to build another one. Then I planted my trail biscuit under there. Where's my rock can, mate? These are all rocks from my rock can last time. There we go. Beautiful. Rock can, bike, bush. Okay, getting out of here. At this intersection, we are going to chuck a left. That's where the range continues. And this is where I've never yet been. So, keen to explore. I think we'll be coming quite close to some homes that are down here. And ultimately, I want to see, there is an entry into this range, but I want to see if there's a another entry that goes past the first entry. The maps seem to indicate a trail, but I don't know if it's hiking or if I can actually ride the bike there or not. We'll see. I have to admit, the suspension setup on the Bonnell is simply sensational. Really happy with the Sun Tour forks, and also with the coil shock at the rear. Like, I didn't think I'd like the coil shocky, but it works sensationally. I really love the feel of the suspension on this setup. All right, going down, prices are down at Kmart or Woolies. Oh, that's gnarly. Okay, nice. That's pretty funky, I've got to admit. It's all about lines. You know, picking the best line that you think you're going to be able to do a clean run in. Whew. And then just hoping for the best. Now, reading the terrains is so important on your bike. The line that you pick is going to dictate how your bike is going to roll, what it potentially might do. Whew. Whew. And so I'm really mindful of ruts that I'm seeing. I'm constantly scanning, making sure that it's a good line to ride. I just stopped for a moment. I can see a big communications tower straight up ahead. I've always seen it when I'm driving past in the car way back on that main road over there. I didn't know if it was actually possible to get there. I still don't. I want to see if I can get there. That would be so cool. I got no idea if there's a name of that hill. They do give names to a lot of the hills where transmitter towers are situated. But honestly, they name them after like a surveyor or maybe one of the engineers or something like that. And there's really no history to it. Often there's no information available online about why they named it and things like that. For example, the hill I was riding the Bonnie at on one of my last videos, it's called Davis Hill. Nobody knows. Google doesn't know. Gemini doesn't know. Gemini is Google. Why it's called Davis Hill. All it can tell you is that, yeah, sorry, there's not much public information available on Davis Hill, except that it's Davis Hill and it's whatever, 504 meters in elevation. And that's it, mate. Who the heck assigned the name Davis to it in the first place? Who knows? All right, let's give it some. This is a bit more clean run. Still a bit chunky, but it's certainly nice. I think this tower's coming up, I hope. Oh, I should have taken the left line. I took the wrong line. I'm yabbling too much. There's a power line easement up here. Just have a look here for a tick. And lo and behold, the Tower of Terror. Here we are. Why are there no bikers or hikers here? It's kind of annoying me. Today is, oh, there's a route down there. Let's first check this out. Telecommunications facility. So we made it up to this point. That is a milestone at least. So let's keep on tracking down that way. I might just have a quick ride around here, for research purposes. By the way, if you're ever trying to get some easy shots of your bike against some sort of landmark like this, all you got to do is just break off a piece of stick just from the bush, mate. Just stick it there, and you just take your photo or your footage from this side, and then if you're taking a photo for a thumbnail, just crop out that bit of stick. You know, use Photoshop or something. It does generative editing and it takes it right out. Really easy. Just down here we're going to explore and just see where it comes out to. By the way, I saw a couple of trail runners go past me finally before while I was taking my shot. So what's up here, eh? Not sure where this goes. Maybe it goes down to one of the lower residential areas. It goes up that way and it keeps going down that way. I need to check my map. Yeah, it will literally come out to a road. Yeah. I'm just going to hightail it back and keep on that main fire trail to come to the end of the range. Yeah, I can literally see the bitumen road just there. So it just goes out to that road and that comes out to the main drag. People's homes are just down there. All right, and this is where we're going to go through. We'll go through around this way. Past the tower. And it simply leads on over here. Like this gate in the way there, can't really chuck my bike over. There's another route down there. Oh, someone's home here. Okay, don't know what the deal is there. Yeah, we won't be trudging through there. Looks like private property. Jeez, what a bummer. That is a real bummer. So let's go down this way. Look, I know I like to risk a lot of things for the biscuit, but I do have respect for people's properties, generally speaking. I'm not without thoughts and feelings, you know. Don't want to lift my bike over that. This is good. Someone made this for us. Spider web. All right. And here's the big reveal, peeps. In case if you don't know where I am, there you go. I'm going to keep on exploring because I think there's trails. I'm sure of it, but we'll see. This is really nice and peaceful up here. See some kangaroos down there. What I wanted to do was follow the whole range down to the end, but old mate's private property is there. It must be an alternate route, so I'm kind of going to be on the hunt. Where can I go into that bushland? Nice view. There is literally no alternative route that goes into the bush from here. I'll keep looking a little bit more, but I think I'm going to have to turn back. Look at this guy. Oh, hello. Look at that sign. Ichiku Park. What the heck is that? These are all private properties, so I've got no love. No love. I've got to go back, mate. All right, we've come down to the main drag, and this is going to be my turnaround point. This is a main road, so I don't want to get cleaned up here anywhere. Okay. All right, let's head back uphill, eh? All right, let's get back into it, eh? Back into the thick of it. So that's definitely a shame that I couldn't go past that house. Maybe you can, I don't know, but it just didn't seem like it. Let's find somewhere else to explore. Go around the tower again. The Bonnell feels really solid whenever you do a jump, just because of the high level of suspension in it. Very nice. Okay, we've got some really gnarly hills coming up again. So let's go up these, see if we can do it the whole run. These were really steep. Just pick your lines. Come on. Okay. That was tough. Sheesh. All right, still catching my breath, mate. Up we go. This ascent is definitely longer than the other side, where I made up in one hit. All right, almost at the top. Here we go, last stretch. And now it flattens out. There's a little seat. You know, this would be a great spot just to have my little cup of joe, but I've always wanted to just check out what's down here and just to sort of see where it comes out. There is a reserve down here apparently, so let's just have a look. May end up coming back up here to have my coffee, don't know yet. So far it just looks like this comes to an end. What the heck? There's no doubt, must be a hiking track here. The trail map indicates there is a hiking track. I reckon it's there. I can see something down there, but this is too rough to ride. So yeah. Up we go. Let's get up to our spot to have a cup of joe, hey? Yeah. All right. Whew. Sweet. Oh. How good is this? Got the Outen Mino. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description if you're keen on getting one of these. This is probably my most favorite espresso maker, portable, battery operated, just simply fantastic. I like to just bring along the pods. They are the easiest, and this will boil up my water for me. Plonk that on, press the button, hold it for 2 seconds. It made a beep, and now she is ready to boil. And guys, that's what this is all about. It's all about taking the bike out, exploring the great outdoors, the great Aussie bushland, enjoying a cup of joe on the route, and just having fun, just getting out and about. What do you think about this particular ride so far? Been pretty gnarly some sections. The Bonnell has handled things really, really well. It's just a shame I couldn't make it all the way through. There seemed to be that kind of house. Didn't have fencing or anything. I don't know what the go was. Maybe they've just taken over part of the property, or maybe it is all private property. I don't know. Maps indicate that there is a route that goes right on past their place, but I guess we'll never know. We'll just have to enjoy a cup of joe here with my cheap little muesli bar. Look what's in this trio here. Ooh, my cup of joe's going. This is critically important. This is my most favourite part, actually. Look at that, the crema. Beautiful. Now come on. Come on now. I don't think you can get a fresher brew or a better brew in the middle of the Aussie bush. And I can see a beautiful view of a rock cairn just right there in the distance. Just lovely. There we go. It's like a leaning tower of Pisa. What a work of art. Now come on, I need my coffee. All right, that's enough. Let's hit the road. All right, just for reference, I have ridden 15.69 kilometers. There is 48% battery power left. It's not too bad considering the type of terrain I've been riding. Yeah, it's pretty good. But just to give you an idea of sort of battery expectancy on these kinds of rides, let's go. Haven't forgotten nothing. Hopefully I haven't forgotten my phone. Everyone's life is in their phones these days, isn't it? Ain't that the truth? Such a sad state of affairs, the type of humans we've become. Where if we lose that little device that we all carry in our pockets, man, it's like our life is over. It's pretty bad, really. All your passwords, your banking, your driver's license, everything contained in your phone. You lose that phone, then what you're going to do, mate? Okay, going to work my way back up that ridge line, and I don't know if there's any other different routes I can take. If there is, I'll show it to you. I love this scenery here. Oh, this is a steep hill. Yeah, that was tough, but not too tough for Bonnie. This is a great place to trail run too, by the way. Mountain biking, not unless if you've got a motor on it. Look at that, Mount Flinders right there, gorgeous. Yeah, it's just amazing the power of the bike. I was just at that summit, just literally over there, like 3 minutes ago. 3 minutes ago, having my cup of joe, and then we've come over to this summit right here. And you know what that is over there, don't you? Can you see that whole development? You know what that all is, eh? I don't need to say it. Pretty just spectacular, the distance you can cover, you know, when you're riding one of these. Now we're coming to the end, folks, of our video, but I don't really know what else I'm going to show you on my way back. I won't show you the rest of the route back here because, you know, you've seen it all. So I'll pretty much just turn it on when I'm at something else that's interesting or back at the car. So stay tuned. You never know what I'll come across. I just hope I don't come across no snakes. Hope I don't have to use my snake bite kit. Did I bring it today? Oh geez, I don't know. I didn't check. I think I will take a different line than the one that I came here on, just back to the car. I've never gone there yet, and it heads off to the left just over here. Yeah, so I did not come up this way, so this should just be some kind of a cutting fire road access. And you notice it follows some old fence line. So yeah, it doesn't go up and down all those hills and past those boulders that we first came up when we started. So this should be a whole lot easier run, but nevertheless, still, at least we can see what it's like, right? can see a gate down here. Okay. I'm hoping I can bypass this gate. Yeah, it looks like I can. Okay. Look at that. It goes down. We'll keep following this. Man, this is all overgrown. What the heck, mate? I highly doubt those two trail runners I talked about before came this way. There's no way they would. Oh, okay. That cutting goes up there, right. We'll keep following the fence line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really nice whenever you get to ride up at higher elevations. I remember riding up at near Spicer's Gap. What do they call that? Hidden Vale? Yeah, Hidden Vale. You go mountain biking there. My son and I went there a couple of years back, and man, you're riding up these high peaks. It really is sublime. Really enjoyable. There is a fee, $10 or $20 or something like that. Ooh, bit of a washout. Sheesh. Whoa, what? Oh, this I've got to have a look. Chuck this down like a $10 Kmart bike. No, but check this out. Whoa. Oh, I thought I could climb on down, but there ain't no climbing down there. But just gives you an idea, doesn't it? Jeez, sometimes sinkholes like this can appear. Wow. Okay. Be careful here, all you cyclists that are going to be riding this way. Yeah, you cyclists on your races and your lycras. Be careful, buggy. Okay, it's just, I don't know why I'm laughing at that. I don't even know what I was talking about before. Probably nothing, just chavac. I was just talking chavac, mate. Okay. Up there and up there. Who put this log here, mate? Check down my $10 Kmart bike. Skip over it. Jeez. We want a job done. Oh. Do it yourself, mate. I'm not riding up that thing. Why not, mate? You got a Bonnie? Yeah, I know. I want to go through the gate, that's all. Alright, I think we have done it, peeps. Like, literally, this is where we went up at the beginning of the video. And here we were at the top of this hill. My car's just parked down there. Hopefully it's still there. No Yowie has taken it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. This is quite chunky, just here right at the beginning. Can I go in here? Geez, how many locks do you need, mate? I'm just gonna have a look at one more thing. There's a street down here. I want to just go to the end and see if there's any access up into the range that I just came out of. I've noticed quite a few cars going in and out of this particular road here. Let's just find out what's at the end. Road ends. And there is a track here. Let's check it out. This is steep here. Goes up there. Let me go down here, have a look. Whew. Where am I going now? I'm going up behind some house down there. I did not come up this way, surely not. Okay, down here, there's all houses there. That must be that road. I'm gonna go down here. I gotta be honest, I don't even know if I can go this way. I think I saw something come out not that far from the car, but I really do not know. Although there is this line. Yeah, this must cut across behind all these properties here. Must come out to the road there. Has to. Oh, a bit of a rocky gully. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. Surely the car's up here, I hope. And that big water tower thing is there. Where now, mate? I reckon straight ahead, but I can't see any way through. Oh, man. It's literally up there, the tower. It's got to be some way around. I don't know. Maybe if I go up here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe not. It's got to be a way. Geez, you see where I am, don't you? I didn't think I'd be doing this kind of bush bashing on this video. No-go area. Okay. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I'm like trapped like a rat in a prison cell. It's like every single biking adventure that I go on, I've got to end up in scrub. Why? Like, honestly. Just one time where I don't do this. Just about. My poor bike. She didn't know what she was in for when she was sent out to me. Right on this edge of a cliffy thing. One slip and that's it. No more YouTube videos. No more Bonnie videos. Gosh. Ugh. This is worse than that time when I went beside that airport strip in that airport cycling video. And I went that shortcut. Come on, peeps. If you're still with me, go get yourself a Slurpee from Sevlev. You earned it. Well done, people. Oh. Uh-oh. There's a tree branch. No, an actual tree. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'll be riding this line again. Oh boy. Good on you. Good on you, Bonnie. Alright, that is it, people. That's another ride. Just to give you some stats. I have ridden 1 hour and 9 minutes. I've done a total of 21.5 kilometers. It doesn't seem like much. If I think about where I've ridden and how steep a sense I've actually gone up, the battery power left over is 39%. Not too bad. Remembering that the company says that the Bonnie can do between 20 kilometers to 60 kilometers, and it all depends how you ride. Well, I've done just over 21 today on this type of terrain, and there's still 39% battery power left. I could probably realistically pump out another 15 Ks of this type of terrain, but I hope you've enjoyed today's ride. Look, that's another video down pat of good old Bonnie. Give it a thumbs up. I hope you stick around for the next upcoming video, and I've got a whole heap of videos in my catalog for you to check out. Here's one over here for you to check out now. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.